How many times have you postponed dreams or missed opportunities because you were too concerned about what others might think? This worry, though seemingly harmless, can easily become a barrier that limits your choices and weakens your confidence. It's like carrying a backpack full of stones, each one representing an external judgment, making your journey feel heavier and more challenging. What if this concern is actually the very obstacle preventing your deepest transformation? By letting go of the need for approval, you create space for a life guided by your own values, embarking on a path that feels lighter and aligned with who you truly are. This is the discovery of the power of authenticity. When you choose to live according to your own values, it opens the door to authenticity. Being authentic goes far beyond your everyday choices, or what you decide to express. It's a commitment to your own essence, a choice to live in alignment with your deepest values, regardless of what others might think. Being authentic might mean, for instance, turning down an invitation without feeling guilty, expressing your opinion sincerely, or making choices without constantly seeking approval. Imagine that from now on, every decision you make is guided by what truly resonates with you, free from the layers of external expectations and judgments. This means that your actions, words, and choices genuinely reflect what you believe and desire. It's like removing a mask that once kept you in tune with others' opinions, and for the first time, breathing freely without the need to fit into imposed standards. This is the true meaning of authenticity. When you allow yourself to be who you are, something extraordinary happens. You start to understand yourself on a deeper level. Each choice stops being an effort to please or conform, and instead becomes a natural expression of your identity. Gradually, an inner clarity emerges that makes life less confusing and more meaningful. Doubts diminish as you know that each step you take aligns with who you really are, not a version tailored for others. Now, imagine how your life would look if all your choices were guided by this freedom to be yourself. Think of the opportunities that would arise as you attract people who value your essence, instead of an edited version of who you are. This is the impact of authenticity. It draws in relationships and experiences that are more aligned and genuine, allowing your journey to be led by your own convictions and passions. Living in alignment with your authenticity frees you from one of the greatest sources of stress and anxiety, the pressure to please others. This constant need for approval might seem harmless, but in practice, it turns into a mental burden. Think of how often you catch yourself mentally rehearsing what to say, worried about not disappointing others or meeting their expectations. Every time you do this with your words, actions, or choices, it increases tension and emotional strain. When you finally let go of this need, a sense of relief emerges, freeing your mind from the weight of judgment. Imagine what it would be like not to have to assess each gesture, each opinion, out of fear of judgment. Suddenly, your mind feels lighter, and a sense of serenity begins to flourish. This relief isn't only emotional, it translates physically as well. Studies indicate that reducing stress and anxiety, often linked to the pursuit of acceptance, brings clear benefits to both mental and physical health. It's a virtuous cycle. By freeing yourself from this pressure, you achieve mental clarity that allows you to make decisions with greater confidence and less hesitation. Moreover, letting go of the need for others' opinions helps you build an internal fortress that protects your mental peace. Each choice you make independently, free from external judgments, strengthens a foundation of self-confidence. It's as if your mind, once overloaded, starts to function with more balance, creating space for creativity and genuine solutions, without the constant distraction of, "What will they think?" As the need to please dissolves, life takes on a new simplicity, and your emotional well-being grows stronger. With a mind free from external pressures, you begin to experience more genuine choices, living authentically in every aspect of life. By putting yourself first, you begin a transformative process that allows you to see life from a new perspective, one where you are at the center of your own experiences. This path of self-valuation brings clarity about what truly deserves your attention and reveals that by cultivating your own well-being, you gain the strength to face life's challenges with more balance and resilience. Prioritizing yourself also means discovering the ability to act with greater self-sufficiency. When you focus on your own growth, you develop skills and insights that help you make decisions independently, without relying on external validation. This intentional self-care generates an internal security that allows you to handle everyday situations with more confidence, knowing that you are capable of taking care of yourself. This focus on yourself brings another powerful benefit, a deeper connection with your long-term goals. By prioritizing your own needs, you create mental space to define what you want to build in your life. This alignment process with your true interests allows you to establish a clear direction, focusing on activities and choices that promote genuine and sustainable growth. Ultimately, by giving yourself this attention, you create a solid foundation of self-knowledge that stays with you through all stages of life. This deep understanding of who you are and what you want to achieve not only drives your evolution, but also makes each step more meaningful. Prioritizing yourself, then, is not merely a choice, it's a continuous construction that puts you in harmony with a fuller life. As you build a strong foundation of self-awareness and prioritization, the need arises to establish clear and healthy boundaries. Boundaries aren't unbreakable walls, but rather guides that protect your well-being and allow you to interact with the world around you in a balanced way. Defining how far you are willing to go in relationships, responsibilities, and commitments is a way of respecting the space you have created for yourself. Setting these boundaries is essential for cultivating relationships that are genuine and respectful. By openly communicating your needs, you enable those around you to better understand your priorities and respect your time and energy. This balance in relationships creates an environment where both parties can express and support each other in a true and healthy manner, free from unnecessary intrusions or strains. Additionally, by defining boundaries, you become more selective about the commitments you take on, avoiding the fatigue that arises from excessive promises and responsibilities. It's a practice of personal protection that strengthens your ability to say yes only to what truly adds value to your life, while saying no becomes a natural and balanced choice. This care for your own space allows you to stay energized and focused on the goals and activities that truly matter. Establishing healthy boundaries is a practical expression of self-respect that strengthens your path of growth. Each boundary set serves as a reminder that your peace and growth deserve priority and protection. With well-structured boundaries, you become more equipped to embrace each experience, knowing you are in harmony with what you genuinely want to live. True happiness and a sense of fulfillment arise when you build a life that reflects your essence. Every step you take to free yourself from others' opinions, explore your authenticity, and set healthy boundaries represents a powerful move toward this fulfillment. It's an inner construction, rooted in self-value and the confidence that your choices are guided by what truly matters to you. By no longer living to please others, and instead, focusing on what brings meaning to your own life, you uncover a happiness that doesn't depend on external factors. This strength endures through life's ups and downs, and doesn't fade with criticism or adversity, as it's founded on something solid and lasting. Now, imagine that, from today forward, you choose to live in a way that pleases yourself. What doors could that open? Start with a small step toward your authenticity. It could be expressing an opinion that matters to you, or setting aside a moment each day for something that brings you joy. In doing so, you're not just changing an action, you're planting the seeds for a more meaningful and fulfilling life that truly reflects who you are.